Or women asking for men who make, like, I will not date a man if he doesn't make $250,000 a year. And you can't even put two pennies and rub them together. You personally can't even rub two pennies together. All in this together. Yeah, we're all in this together. I literally don't care anymore. I don't care about anybody else but myself. Come on in, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about all the things we are leaving in 2024 because I cannot stand y'all. I literally cannot stand y'all. These are going to be the in and outs of 2024 and all the things that you guys better not bring into 2025. Okay? Let's make this year a good one and let's stop with the nonsense. Okay? The first thing that is out from 2024 is sheep behavior and bandwagoning and sheep thinking. I want us all to embrace individuality in 2025. Please, I beg you. When it comes to clothing, fashion, makeup, hair, it's so important to like have your individuality still present. I'm tired of everybody, even with something like dogpiling on someone and people don't even know the full story, but they've already picked a villain in their mind. We need to stop it. Another thing, and this is a little spicy, but it is blaming the government for all of your issues. I literally, it is the most defeatist victim mentality bullshit to be like, this guy was in office, that's why the price of gas is so high. Are you dumb? Are you literally stupid? Stop it. Let us learn. I need everyone to learn how to take accountability. The government and all the powers that be they have power, and yes, they influence how the world works, and yes, they influence so many things that happen on a daily occurrence. But the things within your control, the government is not why you're fat. The government is not why you're balding. The government is not why you didn't graduate college. Okay, the government probably could be why for that one. You know what I'm talking about. But everyone needs to just take a little bit more personal accountability for all this shit that they brought into their own life instead of blaming it on celebrities and blaming it on the internet and blaming it on everybody and anything else but yourself. Stop it. It's annoying. For 2025, an in is for women to be more audacious and to be very arrogant, like leaning on arrogance. There's so many women who don't have any audacity. Like, where is the audacity? You need to act as if you're a man. Like, literally act as if you're an average man and have that audacity in negotiating your job, like your job offer, your salary, in doing anything that you want to do. Just have that audacity, please. It's insane how far that will take you in life, pretending like you know what's going on. It's insane. Like, seriously. Something that I want us to stop in 2025, I'm tired of cream blushes. Please. I'm so tired of cream blushes. I'm tired of liquid blushes. I'm tired of all the dupes. I'm tired of it. I'm sure some people like it and some people like cream stuff. I miss powder blushes so bad. And I know we have some, and I know like these are my favorite powder blushes right now from House Labs. And I have like this one from Patrick Ta. When I tell you, I bought this Patrick Ta Duo one. I only ever use the powder blush. I think I've used the cream blush maybe 3 times since buying this. Please bring back powder blushes. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm tired of everything being cream formula, liquid formula. We get it. We actually do get it, and we understand. Okay. This is another one. Oh my gosh, I have so many relationship-esque ones in here, but this one, asking for qualities in a man or a woman that you don't even possess yourself. This is actually where I'm like, you need to remove your audacity from this equation when it comes to relationships. Obviously, I don't expect your partner to be like your exact twin and to be your replica, obviously. But there's so many people, women asking for a man to be like really educated or have like a huge social life, or maybe not have a huge social life, or have good friends, or have money, like a lot of money or whatever, or be, again, educated, or be good looking, or exercise. And it's like, bitch, have you even eaten a vegetable in the last 30 days? Have you even gone to the gym in the last year? Or a man or men, which is where really the audacity lies, men asking for women who are like baddies, top 10, like gorgeous, intelligent, have the personality, have everything, and you're now vacating your premises where you've been living as a troll under a bridge. Like, I don't understand the cognitive dissonance in people. Like, and I really had to ask, like, I had to do that same thing too. Like, I have a whole list of what I'm looking for in a partner, and I'm like, I'm at the point where I have like more than half of that shit checked off because I am that. So if I'm asking for a partner who exercises, I exercise every single day. We're twinning. Like, do you know what I mean? Everyone needs to stop with that bullshit and all these like podcasts and talking about if a man blah 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 or if a woman blah blah blah. And it's like, bitch, but can you even do that? Can you even do that? Or women asking for men who make, like, I will not date a man if he doesn't make $250,000 a year. And you can't even put two pennies and rub them together. You personally can't even rub two pennies together. Stop it. And I think the best thing about that is, like, once you provide a lot of the qualities for yourself that you're looking for in another partner, you'll realize that you are actually a lot more self-sufficient than you think. And it opens you up to allow really good people into your life because you already provide so much for yourself. You already provide yourself like emotional stability and all that stuff. And when you find someone who is that and more, it is so much better for you both. So stop it. Okay, stop that. Let's leave that shit behind because it pisses me off so much. Like, it literally pisses me off so much. Next, taking care of your natural hair. Please bring it back. I feel like we've kind of lost the plot a little bit. I don't know if maybe this is just like my side of the internet and whatnot, but people are going back to like relaxers. People are okay. And let me just say this is like a black woman thing. I don't give a fuck what black women do with their hair. Just take care of it. Like, I don't care if you do relax. I don't care if you heat train straight natural. I don't care if you wear wigs 365 days a year. I don't care. That's not my ish. Like, that's not what I need to worry about. But taking care of your natural hair, like, let's please. And that includes, like, I've seen some crazy braiding, like hair braiding videos, and they're pouring like scalding hot water on people's heads. Don't do that to yourself. Something that is out in 2024 is bad hygiene. And I mean, bad hygiene has always been like an out thing. But guys, we are too old now. Like, we are actually too old now to still have bad hygiene. And I don't mean anybody who has like medical anything. But if you are a person who doesn't floss daily, I'm scared to be in your presence. I'm actually shivering. I have dated I don't even know if I've dated one guy who flosses regularly. There was a horrible flashback. I'm getting PTSD right now. There was a guy that I dated who had visible like plaque. Like, that shit, you can't knock that shit out with a toothbrush. You need to go to the dentist. It is not cute to not have a general practitioner. It is not cute to not go to the doctor at least once a year and get a full panel checkup. It is not cute to not go to the dentist at least twice a year. And again, I'm saying this all with the caveat in which you can afford it and you are in a place to take good care of yourself, right? If you are doing everything, if you are buying frivolous things, if you're playing video games, if you're buying things, you can save up enough to, yeah, let's get that fixed. It is actually so disgusting to be with a man who does not floss. And I hate when men will be like I've dated guys who will be like, oh, I'm super hygienic, I'm gonna wash my ass. And I'm like, bitch, that's literally not, like, if that is what you think is the pinnacle of hygiene, we have an issue. We have a very big issue. Half of these people do not floss out here. And I think, I mean, I used to be the same way. So I'm not knocking on anyone, but we're a little too old for that shit. If you're older than the age of 20 and you don't know how to take good care of yourself, I don't give a fuck if nobody taught you. Nobody taught me a lot of shit. You need to look it up. You need to look it up and you need to figure it out, because that's what we have to do in life. A lot of times you're not going to get born into this world and taught everything that you need to know. A lot of the stuff that you need to know and that is going to be impactful in your life, you have to go out there and learn it. And it's not cute to have bad hygiene. I have been traumatized in the last few weeks with so many men, just body odor, rank, disgusting. And I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on here? Did we forget about morals? Did we forget about compassion? Like, why am I having a heart attack in the middle of the Walmart ice cream aisle because I just passed by somebody who forgot that deodorant existed on this earth? That is disgusting. Stop it. Okay? Now, here's another in for 2025. Being friends with people with different worldviews. Yes, okay? That is very important. Enough with I don't want to be friends with someone who thinks even the slightest bit different from me. That is stupid. And that's how you get stuck into a little bubble and you don't understand how the actual world is. It is not a good thing to be with only friends who only think like you. It's important to have friends with similar values than you. Don't be friends with people who have worldviews that are actively against you and actively harming you. But if someone's a vegan and they see the world differently and they think that, you know, this is blah, blah, like, you should still be friends with them. And you should still, like, I just don't get that. Or if someone thinks that, you know, economically, the government should be more conservative or whatever. It is so ugly to me when people are just like, everybody needs to think exactly the same way. And once you have a differing opinion, I'm shutting you down. That shit is so whack. Don't bring it into my 2025 personally. 2025, another in, is going out more. Guys, 2024 was one of the best years of my life because I went out so much. I was outside in 2024. I did so much shit. I traveled so much. I like experienced so many good things because I went outside. And you don't need to have friends to go outside. But I will say that going outside with people is so much more fun than going out, like, than being alone. I think another thing that we need to kind of dead in 2025 is thinking that being alone doesn't mean, like, obviously being alone doesn't mean that you're lonely, but a lot of times being alone does mean you're lonely. And it feels so good to be around people and people who like you and you like them. I'm learning that because I've been the most, like, isolated person, and that shit does havoc to your mental health. So in 2025, go out more by yourself. I went out a lot by myself in 2023, but 2024 was so much better because I went out with people that I liked and I had so much fun, and I'm going to be doing that this year, 2025. Another thing that is out in 2025 is getting your information from TikTok. I mean, and social media just in general. TikTok is going away anyway. So value education. Education is cool. Education is fun. Education is sexy. And learning is cool and fun and sexy. And I think getting all your information and all your data about things that really impact your life, like nutrition, economics, finances, from social media alone is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Don't do that. Actually research, actually read and learn how to dissect research papers and understand data. That is so hot and sexy, and we need to do more of that and stop with the bullshit. Like, actually. Another thing that we need to stop is thinking that there's free money and there's like a, what is it, rig or like a shortcut in the system, and that there's gonna be some job out there. You don't have to work at all. You barely have to work. Stop it. No. Every type of job, there is no free money, guys. There is no free money. Everything has an expense, whether that is energy, whether that is time, whether that is like brain power. All of this stuff really just falls down to energy, but there is no easy way out of working for the things that you want. Okay, guys? Everything has a cost. Everything has a cost. If Losing weight means that you have to pay $500 a month. That's what it costs. And some people, in order to get education, that's going to cost something. That's going to cost your time. That's going to cost you not going out with your friends as much if you want to get a super great grade. Everything has an opportunity cost. Stop thinking that you're going to just find a loophole to not have to work ever and make a lot of money. Even being an influencer or making videos online, that's not some like free money hack, like cracking the system hack. No, you still have to work for it. So yeah, I've been cussing too much. Here's an in for 2025. And basically date people who are your age mates. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, what is actually wrong with people? Date your age mates. If you are 20, you shouldn't be dating. If you are 20 and you're in college, date your age range. Stop dating people who are 5 years older than you, 6, 7, 8 years older than you. You think that by dating someone older than you, they're going to give you so much access to maybe money or cool things and all that stuff. But when you get older, you actually realize that these people were behind for their own age group. That's why they had to come to you. Personally, I am very grossed out by old men. I'm like grossed out. And to me, old men is 26 and up. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna thirst over a celebrity that is older and still looks good, but the majority of men in real life who are older than me are not hot, and I don't want anything to do with them. And it's so funny how offended they get whenever they come up to me and like ask me for my number or want to talk to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're too old for me. They get so offended. Like, I don't know why men think that just because it's so weird. They think that age thing doesn't apply to them. And they think that girls who are 20 and like in their 20s want to be with older men. A lot of girls don't want to be with older men. Ew. So stop that. Stop dating people who are way out of your age range. I think that is so gross. Like, especially because women are normally the ones who are peddling the message that, oh, once you get older, your value goes down. Older men think that doesn't apply to them. I've seen that they've gotten so mad at me. Where I'm like, I'm sorry, you're too old for me. They get so mad. And in is also stop shitting on older people. Even though that's what I did. It is a blessing to get older. It literally is. I have never once in my life been like, oh, I wish I was. Actually, no, that's not true. I've gotten like trapped in that cycle, but I'm Nigerian, and the African way of thinking is that the older you get, the wiser you get, and like the better and the more esteemed you are when you get older. So I that's my way of thinking. And as I've been getting older, I've been getting hotter. So I've been getting hotter and richer and prettier and just like smarter. So it's like, why? Yeah. So getting older is cool. Bring that back in 2025. Let's stop with the anti-aging routines at 14 and 2 when you just popped out of the womb. Let's stop it in 2025. Yeah, cool. Yeah, next thing that we're bringing in 2025, which we've kind of started in 2024, let's keep it going guys, is taking good care of your skin and your body naturally. Heavy on the natural. There are some cases where plastic surgery is needed. Like, I now understand, I'm not against plastic surgery anymore, but you need a good base. If you try and fix what's wrong with you by just getting plastic surgery without fixing your mind and the base of what you have, you fucked up already, because that's not the right order of things. So taking good care of your skin, taking good care of your body naturally first is bring it back, okay? And yeah, that's all I have to say for that. Also, in the same vein, 2025, I think 2024 was the year of like DIY stuff because shit was getting too expensive, but definitely keep it going in 2025. I love lash clusters. I recently found out about them like a month, 2 months ago. They've changed my life. I don't have them in right now, obviously. I love lash clusters. I love doing my own nails, and I love not having to get pissed at the nail techs because they are doing my nails unevenly. That shit pisses me off. I don't have to deal with that anymore, and I can save a lot of money. So get into it, girl. Start doing like a lot of beauty stuff yourself, and you'll realize how little you need to rely on other people in order to look like a bad bitch. Yeah. Also, 2024, there was like the bubble skirt thing. I saw it in a K-drama and I literally was like, what is going on with everyone? What's going on? It was never cute. It actually made you look like a big baby, like with a full diaper. And I just want to know, like, who started that? And why so many people are sheep and thought it was cute. I'm not going to say you're sheep because you think it's cute. That's wrong. Because you might have actually thought it was cute. But, like, head scratches. Let's not do that. Let's stop it, actually. Podcasts. Let's leave the podcast in 2025. Let's hang it up. Yeah. Let's hang it up. Let's actually dismantle the studio. Whatever studio you have, whatever, if it's in your living room, just dismantle it. Break it down. Take off the microphones, break it down. Break everything down. Wrap it up. Donate it. Actually, don't donate it because that could, someone could get that. Just delete it. Delete everything. Throw it away. No more podcasts. No more podcasts. New cars. This is a personal note. New cars 2025, yeah. If you have not had the experience of driving a fucking shitty car, you won't understand this, but I don't care what people say. It is worth it to get a new car just to have the peace of mind that your car's not gonna fucking strand you in the middle of winter or in the middle of hot summer. Yeah, so if you need a new car, if you need just a new car because your car is ass, get a new car in 2025. Stop demonizing new cars. Get it. If you can afford it, get it. Another one that we need to leave in 2024 is dating for experience or dating for the plot. Literally fuck out of here with that shit. I did that briefly in college, and I even did that even very recently, like 6 months ago recently. Don't do that. It's actually the most demoralizing thing. I luckily always had the upper hand in my relationships because I have like avoidant issues. So, but for the other person, it's demoralizing. It's very demoralizing to do things for the plot. Like, a person is not a plaything, and it is so like disorganized to go after relationships that won't lead anywhere. You don't like the person. You know that you only like being around them because they validate you or whatever, whether you have the upper hand or you don't. Either way, don't date for experience. The experience will come if you're dating someone that you're genuinely interested in, who is genuinely interested in you, and you guys form a relationship. Do not enter a relationship with someone who you don't actually like. You would think it would be so simple, but I've never dated someone I actually liked. So yeah, I'm leaving that shit in 2024. I'm only dating people I like in 2025. Now, let's do a little swivel. Chappell Roan. I listened to one of her songs. Obviously, she's a great singer. The way she acts on red carpets, though, is gonna get her in trouble. It's gonna get her in trouble. And I mean, like, it might cut her time in Hollywood very short. Because from what I've gathered about Hollywood, when you fuck with the press and you're not on their good side, that will get you, like, they talk. And that will stop you from getting a lot of roles and a lot of opportunities that you may have had just because you're pissing them off. She's very unprofessional. So, she might want to leave that in 2024 and just be very careful, because that can get her very blacklisted. Obviously, I don't mean she has to accept disrespect or any of that, but like, just be careful. From a girl who's never been in Hollywood, let me give you tips. Also, another unpopular opinion is I don't care about Trump. Maybe this is unpopular, maybe it's not. I think we've all kind of come to this conclusion, but I don't care about Trump. I don't care about what he does. I don't care. We're all in this together. Yeah. We're all in this together. I literally don't care anymore. I don't care about anybody else but myself and my community. Last thing that I want to talk about. Male bashing videos. Guys, this is what I'm ending on, because I love talking about relationships and stuff. Male bashing videos, and I mean just like I agree on a lot of points. The reality is that most, or not most, heterosexual women will always want heterosexual men. That's just how it is. That's kind of like your setup. That's the whole thing. And the reality is, heterosexual men will always want and vie for the attention of heterosexual women. Just women in general. They will always want women to like them. Male bashing videos, women bashing videos, cut that shit out. You guys are lying to yourselves. You will always want to be in a or you will, I guess what I'm saying is like, men will always want to be with women, no matter how much they lie, no matter how much they cope, no matter how much they pretend. You always will want the attention of a woman, because women bring social currency, and men like that social currency to brag to their other male counterparts about the women that they can get. Male bashing videos, I think for women, where it does harm is that it just messes up your psyche and makes you think that every man is just a demon. And I don't think most men are good, just like I don't think most people are good. But to have yourself in the mindset of where like every man you meet is like the scum of the earth is not a good thing, just for your own personal mental health. And also, I'm not saying like just because heterosexual women will always want men, obviously that doesn't mean that heterosexual women will always settle for men who don't do anything for them just because they want a man, even though a lot of women do that. What I'm just saying is, guys, it's like the whole gender war thing. They fight, like we fight and stuff like that. But it's like at the end of the day, when I go outside of my house, I still see couples. When I go outside of my house, I still see women like primping themselves up to want to be seen by a certain guy. And I still see men fixing themselves up to want to be seen by a certain girl. The whole thing is just so silly. And I just think we need to stop that. Stop it. I do think the information has been very valuable. I've learned so much from videos about men, learning about men and the male psyche, and my experiences dealing with guys and stuff like that. I think those videos are very helpful. I think women should always be alert and keep their head and their neck on a swivel around men. But I don't think it's helpful for either side to be like, all women are this, all men are this. Don't do that. I got caught up in it. It makes you a very bitter, angry person. Just stop it. The reality is, if you were like a regular person, you want companionship to some sort of level, even if it's something that's casual, even if it means that you don't want to get married or whatever. Everybody needs companionship. Every like regular, like if your brain is working, okay, everybody needs companionship. But that companionship can be in any different way. So obviously your life is not filled once you have a romantic relationship, but it's important to have like a good community of friends and family and stuff like that. The way I ended this, guys, thank you for watching. If you have anything that you think people should leave in 2024, leave it down in the comments below, because I actually want to know some more things. I have been gathering this list over the past couple of days, and I was really trying to get like every corner of it. So yeah, I think 2025 is gonna be a great year. Please let us make it a great year. And I can't wait to see what I put on this list in 2025. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.